What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and we've got the LG G4 in-house. You may have seen my first hands-on at the LG event earlier this week, but it's nice to actually have the device in-house so I can get a more detailed, closer look and also do some more tests for a full review which will be coming up. Now, disclaimer here, this is a review unit, so it's not exactly what you're going to be getting inside your box when the retail version does come out, but this video will allow us to have a much closer look at the device. So inside the box you've got the LG G4 itself. Now this is the ceramic back version. As a lot of you know, I'm a big fan of the leather version. Now if you do want to have a closer look at the leather version, then that will be linked in the description below in my first look video. Other than that, in this box you only get your power brick as well as your micro USB to USB cable. When the retail version does come out, you will have some instruction manuals and also I believe some LG earphones. So now let's get straight to the device. We'll get rid of the screen protector here. And there's also a little bit of plastic covering on the top, the bottom, the left and right, as well as on the volume buttons at the back. So now that we've got rid of those, just having a closer look here, looks very nice here. The key thing is that it's slightly curved. It's not as curved as the LG G Flex 2, but they're calling this the arc design, and it does fit very nicely in the hand, so it sort of conforms to your hand shape and it's not a flat device like a lot of what we're seeing out there. So let's take a closer look around the device. On the top side of the front, you've got an 8 megapixel front facing camera which has an f2.0 aperture. There's some sensors as well as your earpiece. At the bottom side of the front is just the LG logo. On the top side you have your IR blaster. At the bottom is a 3.5mm headphone jack as well as a micro USB input. At the bottom side of the back is a speaker and just the G4 logo. So this is a back facing speaker like we had with the G3. Top side of the back is where you've got your 16 megapixel rear facing camera. Now this is something that I'm very excited to see because it's got a 1.8 aperture, one of the lowest on any smartphone out there. It also has optical image stabilization 2.0 and full manual controls, so we'll definitely be checking this out. Next to the camera there's also the laser sensor. Now this is going to be for your laser autofocus, so very fast and snappy autofocus. Now you've got an LED flash. Now although this might look like a dual LED flash, it's not. Below the LED flash is your color spectrum sensor, so this is going to better assess the colors in your scene and give you more accurate colors in your pictures. Now below the camera is your volume buttons as well as your power buttons, so this is something that LG is unique for. They have those buttons at the back rather than the sides, which is why on the right hand and the left hand side there is nothing apart from a little groove which you can use to take out the back. So this does have a removable back with a 3000 milliamp removable battery, so you can carry around a spare, and also a micro SD card slot, so you can have a micro SD card up to 2 terabytes on here. So this is definitely great to see, considering that a lot of other manufacturers Samsung are getting rid of the micro SD card slot as well as the removable battery. So let's go ahead and give this device the first boot. The power button is actually at the back, so we have to lift this up in order to boot this up. We'll speed through this. There's lots of options here, terms and conditions that you have to accept to. You can also connect onto your Wi-Fi and set up your NOT code as well. And we're finally in the device. Now I can tell you straight away, the screen looks absolutely beautiful. You've got a QuadHD IPS Quantum Display, so this looks very nice. Some new technology here, and I can't wait to check it out in more detail for the full review. Now if you do want to see the full review, then be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see that first. And I know a lot of you have been asking me for a side-by-side camera comparison, SuperSaf TV style, with the Samsung Galaxy S6. So if you want to see that, then be sure to hit that thumbs up button to let me know. If there's anything else that you'd like me to cover in the full review, then make sure you do leave that in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.